Hello, my name is Erin Wimert, and I am here today with a Vinyasa class with a little bit more of an anatomical focus. We're going to work on what happens with the shoulder blades when the arms come above the head. And why that's important is because we want to focus on keeping the arm bone in its socket. So we work with this external rotation. When the arm goes in the other direction, this is internal rotation. It's the direction of dislocation. Okay, so we're going to work with arms above the head, finding this external rotation in a variety of different shapes. And why this can be interesting to practice with different shapes, with a different perspective, is because doing this is the same thing as down dog. It's the same thing as wheel. It's the same thing as handstand. But when we shift our perspective and our gazes in different places, that can get a little bit confusing. So that's what we're going to focus on today. Shoulder girdle, external rotation with the arms above the head. Let's go ahead and get started off in a tabletop, and we're going to get right into it. Let's start to find some intuitive movement here. It's moving forward and back, side to side. Just noticing where you need a little bit of extra attention. Just noticing anywhere that feels a little sticky or stuck. Again, you can stretch out your wrists in preparation for planks. And maybe a little toes pose action, just stretching out through the arches. Let's come back into a long spine. Walk your knees back a few inches. Walk your palms forward, maybe about a palm print. Spread the fingers very wide. And then as you release your hips over the knees, start to melt the head down. And some of you might just hover through your head right above the earth. Some of you might actually bring forehead to the earth. And we call this anahata or puppy pose. Now, notice what it would feel like to actually squeeze the shoulder blades in here. We want to do the opposite. Once the arms come above the head, we want to widen the shoulder blades away from each other. And you almost feel this action of like the armpits sucking up into the body. And back of the heart is open. Now on your next exhale, tone your low belly as if you're lifting it off the tops of your thighs. Inhale to your tabletop. And let's come into downward facing dog. So high plank is a good point of reference for the distance between our hands and our feet. So down dog. Feel what it would be like, again, to squeeze the shoulder blades in, and it moves the arm bones into that internal rotation. See if you can do the opposite. Widen your shoulder blades so they wrap to the outer side of the body or the outside of the body, and feel the back of the heart open. Feel your triceps, your upper outer arms spin down towards the ground. And just relax the back of the neck. Take a full breath in and an exhale out. And stroll to the top of your space. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Bring your palms to touch above your head, and then bend your elbows. Thumbs tap the back of the neck. Again, notice trying to squeeze the shoulder blades in, the elbows open wide. See if you can actually do the opposite. Widen your shoulder blades. Hug the elbows in. And as you inhale, start to lift the head back into the forearms, arching through the upper spine. Big inhale, lift the sternum up. And as you exhale, bend the knees, come into airplane arms. So now once the arms drop above 90, that's where we draw the shoulder blades in to find external rotation. See if you can sit the hips back. Inhale the arms forward, chair pose, shoulder blades widen. Exhale, airplane the arms, shoulder blades draw in. We'll do it again. Inhale, chair, shoulder blades widen. Exhale, send it back. Shoulder blades draw in. Once more on your own. Let's come to chair pose. Inhale, sit really deep. Exhale, fold to the ground. Let's inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale your right toe, step back. Drop the right knee down. Inhale your arms to the sky, crescent moon. And as you exhale, wrap your right arm under and around the left for eagle arms. If your palms don't touch, you can bring backs of the hands together. Some of you might have hands on shoulders. As you sink into the front knee, squeeze the inner thighs. As you start to lift the elbows up above that 90-degree mark, feel the shoulder blades begin to widen on the back, and see if you can maybe arch to the upper spine. Lengthen through the back of the skull. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, unwind. Stretch the arms to the sky, shoulder blades wide. Exhale, hands to the ground. Let's go pyramid pose. Straighten both of your legs. Now, depending on where your hands are, you might have a different placement with the shoulder blades. If they're right in front of you on your blocks or the earth, you might feel the shoulder blades drawing in a bit more. Feel that rotation of your arm bones moving away from the body. If you have your fingertips or your blocks in front of you, again, you're above that 90-degree mark, feel the shoulder blades get really wide on the back. And take a big breath in and exhale out. Inhale to your lunge, lift the chest to the chin, and exhale, step to plank. Inhale, shift forward, knees up or knees down. Exhale to your belly. Untuck your toes. Let's come into cobra. Big breath, rise. And as you exhale, lower down. Let's tuck the toes. Lift the knees, inhale. Exhale, press through plank with strong legs. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. As you exhale, feel shoulder blades widen. Stretch your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog, and then bend the knee, open the thigh. Now, a lot of times our right shoulder blade will squeeze in here. Keep that same action of widening your right shoulder blade to the right. Big breath. Let's go knee to nose. Exhale, tuck and round. Back to three-legged. Inhale. Exhale, step between the thumbs and drop the left knee down. Stretch your arms up, crescent moon. Reach the arms in front and wrap your left arm under and around the right. Get stable through the lower half of your body and then start to lift the elbows up. As you do, find a little arch to the upper back. Shoulder blades draw down and wide. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release, sweep the arms wide all the way up. Inhale, broad shoulder blades. Exhale, hands to the ground. Pyramid pose. Again, for the sake of just heightening our awareness of the shoulder blades, you could try walking your blocks or fingertips forward so you can feel that action here. It's the same thing as down dog. And take one more inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale to your lunge. Step top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Get long through the spine. Exhale, bow into yourself. Inhale, arms to the sky. Reach, palms touch. Exhale, bend the elbows. Thumbs tap the back of the neck. As you inhale, squeeze the elbows in. Widen the shoulder blades. Find a little arch to the upper back. Exhale, bend the knees. Airplane the arms. Shoulder blades draw in. Let's come chair pose. Inhale, shoulder blades wide. Sit deep, deep, deep. Exhale, fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left toes back, left knee down. Inhale, arms to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, left arm under and around. Inhale, lift your elbows above 90, shoulder blades widen. Exhale, release, inhale up, maybe arch through upper back again. Exhale, pyramid pose, straighten the legs. Take a full breath in and an exhale out. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale, step to plank. Inhale, shift forward, half or all the way. Inhale to your back bend, maybe knees and thighs lift. Feel that external rotation without locking out the elbows. Exhale, flip over the toes, downward facing. Big breath in, and let it go. All right, left leg lifts. Bend the knee and open it up. Feel the right heel drop. Widen, in particular, your left shoulder blade to the left. Full inhale. Knee to chest, exhale. Back to three-legged, fully extend. Big step through, right knee down. Inhale your arms to the sky, reach. Exhale, right arm under and around the left. Twist the arms together as you inhale, arch back, shoulder blades wide. Exhale, release, arms to the sky, sweep wide, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground or blocks, pyramid pose. Full big breath in and exhale out. Inhale to your lunge, step top of the mat, exhale. Find a halfway lift, big breath. Exhale, fold into yourself. And inhale, arms to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, bend the elbows, thumbs tap the back of the neck. Widen the shoulder blades as you inhale, lift the head into the forearms. Exhale, bend the knees, airplane torso. Stay low, chair pose. Inhale, shoulder blades wide. Exhale, fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left toes back, left heel down, warrior two. All right. And just settle in, feel your feet equally rooted on the ground. There's that equal distribution of weight between the feet. Inner arches of your feet aren't collapsed, they're lifting. Inhale your right leg long. Turn your left toes up slightly. Reach forward and bring your arms to 12 and 6. Now feel, again, your right big toe mound is rooted on the earth. Knees are unlocked. Bring your left arm behind your back so it's in a half bind and work left shoulder blade in and down. Now, as that left shoulder blade draws in to rotate externally, we're going to stretch the right arm forward, and that right shoulder blade widens to find that external rotation. So shoulder blades doing different things. Let's bend the front knee. Keep that half bind, reverse warrior. And feel that your arm isn't spinning in towards the ear. It's spinning away. From there, reach back, big breath. Exhale, unwind. Hands to the ground. Step to plank. Shift forward on plank and come all the way down to the ground. All right, so from here, stretch your arms forward. If you have a block, see if you can grab that, have that inside of the palms. If you don't have a block, no worries. Now, palms facing in, feel this action, head and chest are lifted to start, of widening shoulder blades away from each other. Now, if it feels okay, lift your legs. If that bothers your low back, keep your feet on the ground. If it's there for you, see if you can lift the arms up, tricep spinning down, gaze is down the nose. Breathe for 3. Last 2, take another inhale, and exhale to lower. Palms by the chest, toes tuck, knees lift. Inhale, exhale, press, strong legs, downward facing dog. Feel the widening of the shoulder blades on the back. Bring the feet together. Heels lift. Bend your knees and jump or walk. Top of your space. Halfway, inhale. Exhale, right toes back, right heel down. Warrior two. So with the arms to the sides, you can focus on widening your collarbones in the front of the body, but also widening your shoulder blades in the back. So we're not all front body, but there's an awareness of both sides. Then inhale, lengthen your left leg. You might turn your right toes up slightly. Reach forward and bring your arms vertically, 12 and 6. Again, equal weight in both feet. Bring your right arm to that half bind. Notice the shoulder isn't popping forward, an internal rotation, that tricep, bicep spinning back. Now, as the shoulder blade draws in for this, reach the left arm forward, shoulder blade wraps to the left side of the body. See if you can bring the arm in by the ear. Keep that half bind, reverse warrior. Again, still widening left shoulder blade away from the spine. Take a big breath. Exhale, hands to the ground. Pop your back heel up and step to plank. Shift forward, come all the way down to the ground. And reach your arms forward. If you have that block, grab that. If not, you can just bring your palms to touch out in front. Now start by lifting the legs only if that feels okay in your low back. Start to bend the elbows. Some of you might stay here, again, doing that same work. Some of you might lift your elbows up, and maybe you can bend the elbows so that your block taps the back of the head, or just your thumbs if you're not using a block. Hug the elbows in and up. Widen the shoulder blades. Lift the legs higher. Breathe for 3. Take another inhale. Exhale, careful, lower elbows down. Release your block. Palms by the chest. Knees up, tuck the toes. Press. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. And just sigh it out. All right, float your right leg up. And take a light step between the thumbs. Make sure your feet are hip width and come up to crescent lunge. Place the palms together at the center of the chest. Interlace the fingers. Flip your palms up to the sky. It's real easy to get in that bad habit of slouching shoulders inward. Widen your shoulder blades. You should feel your lats right underneath the armpits. Take a big breath in as you reach up with the palms. Keep working shoulder blades wide. Exhale to your airplane torso. Hinge forward. Watch the shoulder blades widen as you reach the arms forward. You'll feel from the top of your arms that everything spins in. Your pinky fingers even spin in. Let's go warrior 2. Inhale. Trikonasana. Exhale. Inhale, your left arm comes into that half bind. Exhale, right arm forward, shoulder blade widens. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the ground, and step to plank. From here, shift forward, come all the way down. Let's just come into a cobra pose. Low, medium, or high, arm bones rotating back, and lengthen to lower. Tuck the toes, knees up, inhale. Exhale, press through plank to down dog. Deep breath in, and exhale out. Let's go left leg floats from the base of your seat. Exhale, light step through. Feet hip width. Rise up to crescent. And stabilize left hip back. Outer right hip wraps forward. Bring the palms to the heart. As you interlace your fingers, flip your palms up. Again, notice yourself if you move that internal rotation. Do the opposite. Broad shoulder blades. Back of the heart is open. Keep that. As you inhale, lift the palms up. Exhale, airplane the arms. Feel that rotation of your arm bones. And then reach the arms forward. Shoulder blades wide. Again, feel even the pinky fingers spin down, maybe even in. Maybe your palms flip up. You're rotating so much. Let's go warrior two, inhale. Trikonasana, exhale. Inhale, right arm to your half bind. Exhale, left arm forward. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Pop the back heel, step to plank and pause. Drop down to your forearms, forearm plank. You're more than welcome to interlace the fingers here. Or you can keep that number 11, forearms parallel. Now start to walk your feet in for dolphin. It's just down dog on the forearms. There's no weight on the head. And see if you can bring your feet in, maybe one more toe print. And as you press your elbows, your forearms down and forward, widen the shoulder blades. So it kind of feels like you're unshrugging the shoulders. Let the head be heavy. Let the thighs stretch back. Let's walk it back, forearm plank. High plank. And if you want, you can move through Vinyasa or just go straight to down dog. Big, big breath in and let it go. All right, we're gonna flow once. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, big step through. High crescent, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale, focusing on shoulder blades. Interlace the fingers, inhale your palms up. Exhale, widen shoulder blades on the back. Take another breath, reach the palms up. Airplane arms, exhale, hinge. Inhale the arms forward. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, reach and pivot. Inhale, left arm to that half bind. Exhale, right arm forward. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, or not, you can skip it. As you come into dog, find a breath in and an exhale out. Inhale, left leg floats. Exhale, step between the thumbs. High crescent, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, palms slip to the sky. Exhale, shoulder blades widen. Keep that. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, airplane torso. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, reach and pivot the arms. Inhale, right arm to a half bind. Exhale, left arm forward. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa or not. It's your last one. Come down to your knees. And we're going to try this out in wheel if you want to. You can always stay in bridge. But as I mentioned, when you start to flip your perspective, it can be a little confusing what to do. So you just want to keep in mind your landmarks. Elbows hugging in, triceps spinning out. See a lot of internal rotation in wheel. Again, focus on the widening of the shoulder blades. So let's start off on our backs. And bring your feet to hip width. Toes forward, heels back. Bring your palms down. Shoulder blades are drawing in with the arms below 90. And just go ahead, lift your hips up for wheel, or excuse me, bridge pose. Let's hang here. Notice if the inner edges of your feet are lifting up. Dig through your heels, feel the hamstrings turn on. Now from here, stretch your arms above the head so that the arms hover a few inches above the mat. Feel that work of rotating externally. Now you might just stay here, that's totally fine. Or place the palms by the ears, fingertips to the top of the mat. Come to the top of your head and then find that external rotation. I like to lift my heels at this point so I can have a little more length for my low back. And then maybe you come up to wheel. Shoulder blades broad. Pump your heart to the top of the mat. And when you're ready, tuck your chin, drop the back of your head down, and lower down. All right, let's let your knees knock into center. And just feel yourself coming back into your body. Letting your breath be your anchor to your current experience. And drop your knees over towards the right. And then bring your knees up and over to the opposite direction. And slowly bring your knees back up. And just draw your knees into your body and close in so you can find length through the low back. Maybe you rock a little side to side. And then bring your knees over your hips. So you're in this tabletop position. Now feel that your spine naturally wants to lift up without any core engagement of your low belly. Feel the spine draw down. Stretch your arms straight up to the sky. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, extend your left leg out to hover above the earth. Right arm reaches up. Widen your right shoulder blade away from the spine. Draw the ribs down. Take a big breath. Exhale back to center. Inhale, extend your right leg away. And reach your left arm above your head. Try to keep your left knee over the hip as opposed to pulling into the chest. Belly button pulls down. Let's take a big breath. Exhale, come back to center. And just find a little rock side to side. Maybe some circles around the sacrum. And when you're ready, give yourself a big hug of acknowledgement. Just all the work that your body did. And make your way into Shavasana. If your low back is feeling tender, you can always knock your knees into center. Just construct a rest. Your arms can be down. They could be out. They could even be up. That's whatever feels good for you here. And start to close the eyes. And as you follow the breath, feel that with every exhale, your body softens. Feel that on every exhale, your mind empties. And please stay here as long as you would like. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.